Alright, so I ordered the Luke McFadden's crabs. I got a half bushel of mediums and 1 dozen of large out to Idaho. Let's see what it looks like. Packing material here. The paper for the tablet. The freezer packs are still cold. This was with the overnight shipping. More paper. No, this was the 1 dozen large on it. All right. Half bushel of medium. Oh, this is the dry ice. We got the, I got both of the seasonings just to try them. So that's what it looks like there. And this is the other one. This one says seafood seasoning, that one says crab seasoning. Both use Korean barbecue style. We got 4 mallets. That's everything. Oh, this is looks like some kind of a bait. Oh yeah, it's a bag for probably for the shells. Looks like your table covering here. A couple of wipes. Well, I'm going to get this stuff in the freezer for now, and but that's what it looks like, what you get. Shipped all the way to Idaho from Jimmy's Famous Seafood. Alright, thanks for watching. Alright, I'm going to open up this 1 dozen Luke McFadden's large. Let's see what it looks like. What you get. Give me a second. There's still more. Alright. There they are. Let's see what it looks like. Can you turn that off? Alright, this is what you get. It's not cleaned yet or anything, so you can do all that and you don't lose all the flavor. So there you have it. We've got to cook it up next. Alright, you can see here it's point to point. It's 6 inches. So it's on the high end of the 5.5 to 6. That's just the first one. Until I can secure a better steamer thing, this is what we got. So that's what I'm going to use. This is. Say something to me. Nope. Pressure cooker has a steam option. All right, here's the second one. And you can see right there, point to point, it's 6. And that's the second one. Now we're supposed to layer these and add a little bit of seasoning in between, and since I'm only doing 4, that's what I'm going to do now. Alright, this is crab seasoning, so I'm going to use crab seasoning on the crabs.
Give it a try. Can't hurt, right? Something different.
Okay, that's good.
I gotta go lay down for a little while.
Alright, this one is point to point is about 6 1/4, so even in the higher range than what you would figure. Got a little bit of a cracked shell there, but that shouldn't change the flavor since they're already cooked. Here's the 4th one from the bag. And this one point to point. It's a little bit off, but you could tell it's at least 6. Yep. Even a little more. And that's the first 4. And there's the rest of them that are in there. All nice and coated with seasoning, and we'll let you know how they are. Alright, now this is time for the second layer. And then in the Jimmy's Famous Seafood video, they add a little bit to the water. I don't think I need a lot because this is a small batch. So, anyway, I got baked potato in the oven. We can see that here. It's covered in olive oil and salt. And we got some sweet corn from the local farmer's market. Gonna put some, it's already buttered and salted, and I'll just throw them in for 10 minutes or so, maybe 15. Yeah, once the potatoes are near the end of their cook timer. And so we'll have corn on the cob, potatoes, and Maryland crabs, Luke McFadden's. Alright, something interesting I noticed. You can see here I've got 4 crabs in a bag because we eat, 4 per meal, 2 each between me and my dad. And There's 4 crabs in there, and we got an extra one because there's 4 crabs in here. So there's 13 crabs. So thank you, Luke. I appreciate that. Whether it was Jimmy's or Luke, I don't know. But yeah, they're all big. Good size. So this will be good eating. Now the line's a little slack here, but point to point is, I would say, probably 6 1/4 with the slack up, but yeah, it's a little bit hard to tell. Well, it's a little closer to 6 3/8. Anyway, it's still bigger than the 5 1/2. And these ones, you can also see, point to point, 6 1/2. So I'm hoping now that the mediums that we got are 5 1/2, because that's even better for us, I guess. But I would say Luke is an upright gentleman and is selling proper crabs. I didn't measure the ones underneath, just, you get the idea. They're all the appropriate size. This one's probably, yeah, that one's even still 6 1/2 point to point. And this one is a little hard to see. Yeah, 6 1/2 for all of them, even though I thought it was going to be 5.5 to 6. So anyway, yep, that's it. Good eating. All right, yeah, so these went into the fridge out of the box instead of the freezer. The half bushel went into the freezer because we're going to go through these first, and we'll use the other ones probably for soups or pasta sauce. So, or just regular eating like normal, but we'll see how much they got in them. But we prefer the largest for picking through. So anyway, it's going to be good eating for a while. All right. So this thing came with a bag, and as you saw, the crabs also came in a bag. So I'm going to save on this one for later and just use this one for today. It's already wet and dirty. It'll be stinky by tomorrow. So, am I saving pennies? No. Does it matter? No. That's what I'm doing. All right, here we go. We got a paper towel. We got the bag that the crabs came in, and we got the paper from the box. We got plenty of crabs, so I'm just going to use this. All right, let's see now. Yep, potatoes are done. So that's good. Yeah. The corn smells cooked, but maybe I'll leave it for 5 more minutes while the crabs are steaming. All right, I was going to put the potatoes in here. I may try and squeeze in 2. All right, we got 2 potatoes in there. They'll be fine. There's plenty of room. And then we set this to sealing, which apparently it's installed wrong or something. There we go. Okay. So now that's set. So then we go ahead and we hit steam, and then we can set it for, I think, 5. And then that should be it. It should start going. So that should be all it needs. Yep. And it needs to be on the ceiling, otherwise it won't pressurize. I tried it the other way and it doesn't work. All right. The corn is definitely done now. I could smell it as soon as I open the oven. The butter's boiling, got that caramelization down there. It looks much more yellow. On this thing, I'm just waiting for that thing to fall down, and then the crabs will be done. It's already in cool down. The steaming is done. I'm waiting for that to fall down because I don't want the steam to force out any of the particles into there, even though, I mean, it'll come out here primarily, but yeah, it's not possible to clean this. Even you can remove that. You're not really going to get everything out, but on this one, you can remove that, so. All right. This thing still hasn't fallen down, and it's been 19 minutes. So I'm just going to kick it off in action. It shouldn't require too much. If you do it before, then it's way more powerful. Oh yeah, that smells good. That smells delicious. All right, time to eat. All right, we got our method for eating them, which is pickers in a nutcracker, and then we got Luke's method, and there's the potato, there's the crab, the corn, and we're gonna dig in now.
I think we're good.
All right, we're gonna try the Luke McFadden hammer here. So I don't know if we got it in the right spot, but just get it so that it breaks through the top shell. Right there, that's good. That's good. Now break it at that knife joint. There you go. And then all the meat is on the one side. Well, what do you think?
It worked.
Ah, it worked. What about the crab?
Crab is very good.
Well, there you have it. All right, we just tried cutting it and pulling, and it seemed to work. Well, we just finished eating. What do you think?
They were very good. They were juicy. Had a, they were good size, so the meat was, plentiful. And
Not too spicy?
no, not too spicy. It had a little kick in the beginning, but never overpowered the crabs. I'd use it again.
What do you think of the mallet? It's not a cheap Chinese mallet.
Well, any mallet's better than no mallet. So they worked. Nothing fancy.
Yeah. All right, there you have it. All right, now we got this here, leftovers. I'm going to use this for a soup stock another day, so I'm going to put this in this jar over here, but I'm going to do it over the sink.